こんにちは。密着警察へようこそ。2024年5月31日、ミネソタ州。この日、ラスティ・ムーア氏は人生で最も誇らしい日の一つを迎えようとしていました。卒業生総代を務める娘の卒業式です。しかし、警察は彼のその権利を無慈悲にも奪い去ります。原因は、彼が合法的に服用していた処方薬、アデラール。警官の主観的な判断と、市民の絶望を無視した冷徹な対応によって、彼の人生は一変しました。これは最良という名の権力が一人の市民をいかに追い詰めるかを生々しく記録した映像です。現場に現れた薬物認識評価担当のボザー・ジュンさん。彼女はムーア氏が正直に処方薬の服用を申告したことを利用し、初めから彼を容疑者として扱います。ムーア氏がふらつき運転を否定しているにもかかわらず、彼の目の状態などを理由に一方的に薬物の影響下にあると決めつけ、必要な調査を開始します。この時点で彼の運命はすでに決められていたのかもしれません。
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Figured I'd come in this way because
Good.
I didn't want to be on the road.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go talk to my partner up here. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah,
You just hang tight, okay?
Seems,
Can I just see his DL? Yeah, he's very. Yeah,
yes,
I see that.
had a DUI in 21 points. Coming from Wadena, I would just say.
Coming from Wadena?
Going to his daughter's graduation of the ring.
But yeah, totally up to you.
Yeah, it's fine with me. I get off in a couple hours or an hour and a half.
Yeah, do you just want to hang tight just behind him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if they. Did you have your proof of insurance?
Yep. Would you like to see it too?
Yes, please. Yeah, so.
Is it okay to open it up?
Absolutely. You don't have any knives, weapons,
No.
guns, or anything in there?
No, absolutely not.
Yes, that's just fine. Where are you coming from?
Alexandria, just got off work on my way to my daughter's graduation.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
High school graduation?
Yep.
And if you own the car?
Yep, I sure do.
Okay. What were you doing in Alec?
I work there for Mark Lee. Drive
For what?
Mark Lee Asphalt. I drive a semi dump truck.
Gotcha.
Just got off work and got my
What were
clean
you
clothes
doing
here.
while driving? Were you on your phone or something while
I got
driving?
hands free.
Well, you were called in for being all over the road.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense to me at all.
Okay, there's no reason that you would have been.
All over the road, or it was never all over the road. Somebody must be Josh, and
Okay.
it must be a prank or something. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I haven't been
Um,
all over the road and had no issues. So
Okay. Are you taking any prescription medications?
I take Adderall.
When's the last time we took Adderall?
6 o'clock this morning.
How many milligrams is that?
30.
30? Okay. Once a day?
Once
a
a day.
morning? 6? How about anything else?
No,
Any illegal controlled substance uses
No.
that we use? How about alcohol?
no.
Okay, so I'm a drug recognition evaluator, and there's a couple concerning things.
Okay.
I'm going to run you through a few tests.
Okay.
Your eyes are glossy, watery. Your driving conduct's being called in. I'm going to run you through some tests and make sure you're good to go. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions with that?
No.
バウザー警官は現場での飲酒検査を行うとムーア氏に伝えます。ムーア氏はこれに同意しました。しかしミネソタ州法ではこの検査は任意であり、運転手に受ける義務はありません。ただし警官には検査が任意であることを運転手に知らせる法的な義務はないとされています。
If you want to, you can shut your car off.
Hope I'm not late for my daughter's graduation.
What time's that at?
7 o'clock.
Okay.
I
Hopefully
still
not.
I still got to change into some clean clothes.
You don't want to wear that?
No.
Okay, hands up. Do you wear any knives or anything?
No.
Okay, a just quick pat because sometimes that's totally fine. People forget that they have pocket knives, especially if they do construction. I'm gonna have you come back towards my
I work 15 hours a day, so.
Okay. So what time did you start this morning?
At 6 o'clock.
You started at 6?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you stand in front of my grill here,
Okay.
face your car.
Okay.
Any recent brain injuries,
No.
concussions,
No.
tumors
No.
that you know of? Any lower body injuries that prevent you from walking, or
No.
I won't have you doing any cartwheels, so you'll be okay.
All right.
Blind in either eye?
No.
Do you wear contacts?
No.
Okay. Just a couple questions I ask. Have you done field sobriety before?
Yeah.
Okay, so I may do stuff very similar, but I also might do it a little different from in the past. I'll explain everything,
Okay.
so you won't be guessing. If you have questions, just ask. Okay? First thing I do is I just take a pulse. Yep, and just relax there. What was I gonna say? What I was gonna say?
警官がムーア氏の脈拍を測ると1分間に116回。これは安静時の平均よりかなり高い数値です。確かに 心拍数の上昇はアデロールのような興奮剤の影響でも起こりますが、それだけが原因ではありません。強いストレスや不安を感じるとアドレナリンが放出され、心拍数は自然に上がります。警察に止められたという状況そのものが薬物の影響と似た動機を引き起こすことがあるため、高い脈拍数だけでは酩酊の証明には不十分と言えるでしょう。
So, next test is a Romberg test. So,
Okay.
feet completely together,
Okay.
toes touching, arms by your side. You're going to tilt your head back and you're going to close your eyes.
Okay.
While you do that, you're going to estimate the passage of 30 seconds.
Okay.
When you believe 30 seconds has passed,
Okay.
you're going to tilt your head down just like you are now and open your eyes and say stop.
Okay.
So I tell you when to start and you're going to tell me when to stop.
Okay. Eyes open, closed.
Eyes closed.
Okay, eyes
yep.
closed, okay.
Yep. You can begin.
Finished.
How'd you get there?
What do you mean?
How'd you get to 30? Did you count? Did you just guess? Did you I just asked?
Yeah.
Counted in your head?
Counted in my head. Was I close?
You're close.
Okay.
You'd be surprised with the answers I get.
Okay.
So you're a little taller than I am, so I'm going to have you have a seat on this chair.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say chair, but it'll be your chair for
Okay.
this.
警官は視線の動きを見る検査や歩行テスト、片足立ちテストなど一連の検査を行いました。ムーア氏はこれらに全面的に協力。当時履いていた靴が原因で片足立ちで少しふらついた以外は問題なくこなしました。しかし検査を終えても警官の捜査は続きます。
Okay, I'm going to take a pulse again. You can have a seat again.
The shoes are squishy, so.
Those are
It's-
good shoes.
They are, but they're kind of.
Mine are pretty solid, man.
Huh?
Mine are pretpretty solid.
Yeah, these here got such a big pad on them. I feel like I'm standing on a balloon.
Do you want to try it with taking your shoes off?
No, I think I did get enough.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Some people want to go barefoot.
I feel pretty confident I passed the sobriety test.
Anything alcohol-wise today?
No.
Or in the last 24 hours? Anything in your mouth?
No.
Stick your tongue out. So, I get lied to every day, so we'll just knock that PBT out. How does that
Okay,
sound?
cool.
Sound good? Did we have a DWI in the past before?
Yes.
What was that one for? Drugs or alcohol?
Drugs.
What was that? Okay. Was that your drug of choice?
No.
Wasn't your drug of choice? How'd we end up using it then?
We ended up drinking some water that had it in it. And
Oh. When's the last time we used meth?
July 7th, 2020.
2020. How often did we use it in the past? Pretty often.
Oh, when I lose my insurance for my Adderall.
Oh, gotcha. Blow, 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 blow. There you go.
Yeah.
Zeros. You were telling the truth.
ボザー巡査はムーア氏に次々と現場酩酊テストをします。これらのテストが任意であることは一切告げられません。ムーア氏は娘の卒業式に間に合わせたい一心で必死に協力します。しかし警官は彼の協力的な態度を無視し、わずかなふらつきや高い脈拍を薬物乱用の証拠として積み上げていくだけでした。彼の処方箋の瓶を調べ、錠剤が半分に割れていることさえ不審な点として追及します。
When you lose your insurance for Adderall.
Yeah, I lost my insurance.
How long ago?
Oh, this was years ago. I'm going on.
Are you on probation or anything?
No.
When's the last time we used meth?
July 7th, 2020.
Cocaine?
No, I haven't used that since I was in high school.
How do we take our Adderall?
Orally. I have my prescription with me if you'd like to see it.
Do you have it? Yes,
I
I'd
do.
like to see it.
I grab my backpack. Is that okay?
That's absolutely fine. Yep. Just, I'm going to ask you again. No drugs or
Absolutely
anything in
not.
there?
No, I get drug tests. I got Class A. I drive commercial vehicles. So.
Okay. So you take this how often?
Once a day.
Once a day. So how come we have a tab and a half?
Probably because on the weekend maybe I felt like taking a half tab instead of a whole one.
Did we just take a half tab today? Tonight?
Not tonight. No, I haven't had one since this morning.
Okay. Do you have your septum? Look up
Oh,
once.
yeah.
Have you ever looked in somebody's nose after they snort stuff?
I haven't snorted anything in 4 years.
Okay.
Just about. So
Just
three and
smoked
a
it
half.
then?
No, I haven't smoked in 3.5 since July 7th of 2020.
Okay.
So
So you're showing a lot of signs of stimulant use beyond a prescribed dosage. So I don't know if you took it at 6 a.m., right?
yeah.
And took 30 milligrams,
Yeah.
you're way too stimmed out right now for that.
Right.
So when's the last time we actually took an Adderall pill?
6 o'clock this morning.
Okay, so what else would we have that's making you stim?
Nothing. I don't have no caffeine, no pop. I drink bottles of water. Last time I had encounters with the cops, they were at the wrong room. They tased me six cops tased me 12 times. In
You don't fight with cops, do you?
Nope.
Just that once?
I didn't fight with them that time either.
Well, if you got tased 12 times, that wasn't very cooperative.
No, I was face down and got tased 12 times and put in a coma. So,
How long ago was that?
a few years ago.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
wasn't...
so I get nervous around cops a little bit, you know.
And I can
from
get that, but have I
was the
ever-
wrong person, wrong room, wrong everything.
But I've never given you a reason to be nervous, right?
Well, you already know. You're telling me I'm overstimulated, and I just passed
Yeah.
the sobriety test, and
You're making... Just now you're getting agitated, which makes me a little nervous.
am I getting arrested for DWI? Or are we going in, or what
Are you
we
going to
doing
be
here?
cooperative?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are under arrest.
So I'm missing my daughter's graduation.
Okay, we'll try to make this fast, okay?
What do we do? Go take a drug test?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank God! I didn't make it by 7. Oh, I can pass the drug test.
Okay, but the thing is,
Yes.
do you have somebody that can come get you? Because if I'm arresting you for a DWI...
Oh, I'll pass your drug test.
No, sir. So what's going to happen, and I'll explain it to you, is we have to go in for a BCA drug test, which I don't get the results for today.
So I'll be in jail overnight?
Can you just listen for one
Yes.
second? Are you going to be cooperative the entire time?
Yes. Can I grab my wallet? Can you give me my
I'll
wallet, please?
grab all your wallet and stuff.
I can't call my daughter, tell her I'm not going to make her graduation. Oh my God.
Try to relax here, okay?
Why do you think I'm
gonna put
overstimulated?
the
I don't understand.
So I'm a drug recognition evaluator.
Right.
And you're showing signs, numerous signs of,
Like what?
like,
I've showed you my prescription.
you wanted that with you, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Come on back with me.
I'd like to call my mom or somebody.
Well, I'll grab your phone. I will.
Oh.
Okay, come on back.
Am I going to be in jail overnight?
We'll see. Typically, yes, you would be, but we're gonna
I
see how
have no drugs.
cooperative you
I'm
are.
going to pass every drug test you got. I have 0 drugs in me.
Okay, go ahead.
No
Have a
pot,
seat.
no coke, no meth, no nothing. Just Adderall.
Okay, have a seat.
そしてボザー巡査は処方量を超える使用の兆候があるという何ら客観的根拠のない理由でムーア氏を逮捕します。娘の卒業式に行けないと知ったムーア氏はその場で泣き崩れ人間としての尊厳をかけて懇願します。しかし警官は彼の涙を意にも介さずまるで物のように手錠をかけパトカーへと押し込みます。これは法の執行ではなく共感能力を欠いた権力の暴走です。
She's valedictorian?
70 hours a week. I can't believe this. I've been drug free and going. Hey, wait.
What's wrong?
I attend set free. I go to church.
Okay, hold on, okay? I didn't have the driving, so what did you see in driving conduct?
Yeah, well, he's got a cracked windshield, and then he has a inoperable passenger side brake light.
Okay.
And then, yeah, he was kind of jerky. He didn't cross over any lines when I was behind him.
Yep.
He, like jerky.
Yep. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Makes
Yeah, so
sense.
ours had, the collar had them all over.
You want to help surgeon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so his Adderall, he's not taking as prescribed. He's got a pill and a half.
What was his pulse?
First one was 118, second one was 124 or 6. I wrote it down.
And Romberg,
35.
Ah.
He was fidgeting that whole time. Yeah, he was like this the whole time on his leg.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Adderall or meth?
Meth. Or Adderall that he just took way too much of. And I'm just going to document on body camera that he is not taking as prescribed. It says take 1 tablet per mouth per day. Over the 30 days, he got a pill and a half. What's that?
You go to my daughter's graduation. I promise you, there's been no drugs.
So even if you can still get a DWI off of a prescription medication. Okay, you're showing signs of impairment caused by the prescriptions. Even if it's not a prescription, it's a stimulant of some kind. What I am going to do for you, because you're late, you're not going to make it in time. Do you want to call somebody to let them know? I can't let you go. We have to do this process.
Please.
I'll try to get you going as soon as we can. I can't. My hands are tied.
Graduation, please.
I know.
Please.
So I'm just
No
gonna.
drugs.
We're gonna get going, and we're gonna get
I
to.
swear to God, I've done no drugs, please.
So I can't. We're under arrest for DWI. But do you want to call somebody quick to let them know you won't make it in time? Do you want to do that or do you want to wait?
Yes, call someone
Okay.
again.
What's your pin?
I gotta get my bed.
Do you want your hands or can you go off to the
Am I
side?
gonna be in jail overnight, all weekend, or what? I gotta work tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
When's our last? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, but first I'm gonna read you something. Right? You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney and have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you with little to no cost. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
So now I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to explain everything, so at least then if you answer a question, I read you that. When was your last DWI? Was it within 10 years?
2019.
19, it is 24 now. Okay, so we're within 10, so it would be a third degree DWI. You're still not required to see a judge. Okay? So I'm not going to make you sit all night. But can somebody come get you at 7 in the morning to get you to work? Well, you can't drive because I'm arresting you for being impaired while driving.
I promise you, I'm not impaired.
We're impaired by prescription medications.
I'm not impaired. I drove a semi all day.
警官はムーア氏に処方薬の影響下で運転したとして逮捕すると告げます。ミネソタ州法では彼が服用していたアデラールのような薬物が体内に少しでもあればそれだけで運転は違法となります。実際の運転能力は問われません。ただし法律には処方薬の抗弁という救済策があります。処方箋通りに薬を使っていたと証明できれば罪を免れる可能性があるのです。しかしムーア氏の薬瓶には半分に割られた錠剤がありました。彼は週末は半錠しか飲まないと説明しましたが警官はこれを信じず不正使用を疑いました。
Okay, but I'm just telling you what you're under arrest for and what I see are the signs of impairment.
I ran out of my Ozempic yesterday. My blood sugar's probably high.
Okay, so even that's not going to cause what I'm seeing. And we can have the hospital check your blood as well. But I'm
You're
just
not going to find nothing in my system other than my Adderall, and you're not going to find a high level of it. You're going to find it within normal range.
Okay, then that's what we're going to find.
Well, I still get a DWI out of that?
You're under arrest for
I'm
DWI.
going to lose my CDL for this or what?
So this is one
It's my job.
I know. So the blood doesn't come back for like 2-3 months. So everything stays as is for 3 months. Then you can take it to court, you can fight it in court, you can do whatever, but that's the process that goes.
How long will it take for you to release me? I can't drive my car out of here.
Absolutely not. I just arrested you for a DWI.
I'm not going to make a graduation.
No, we're not making a graduation tonight. And we try to make this as fast and smooth as possible.
So heartbroken.
I know. So move your knee in, okay?
Drugs, I've done nothing
Okay.
wrong.
So you didn't want to give me, or didn't want to do the passcode for his phone, which also tells me. Yeah, I'm gonna see who they have for a tow. Okay.
This one hand is going numb, ma'am.
Which foot? Which hand?
This is my right hand.
Okay, let me take a peek at it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna lock it so it doesn't get any tighter than that. Okay. How's the spacing on
I
that?
promise you, I've done no drugs.
Have a seat in there. Okay. Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a bottle of water in my backpack. Can I get that by chance?
Yeah, I'll grab it. But we can't have it until after we do the blood.
Okay.
Just because, like we said, we've already drank meth before, so I'm going to make sure there's...
Is there any way we can hurry that up? Because maybe I can hitchhike and make it there in time.
We'll try to figure something out. Just hang tight. So he's got mood swings. He'll start crying, stop crying.
Can you grab my clothes for the graduation?
License status valid.
I don't think we're going to be there in time.
Clear. Ceiling clear.
Okay, I'll go look. He wants his graduation clothes just in case. Okay. He'll be, just tell him the stuff's on the dash. And then if you want to, you can come to the hospital. Call pending, doesn't matter.
So what's going to happen? What's it look like from here?
So now we go in, I type a search warrant, they'll take blood, and typically you'd go to jail for the night.
Okay.
But we'll see.
結果は残酷なものでした。血液検査では彼の主張通り治療域内の薬物しか検出されなかったにもかかわらず 彼は DWI で起訴されました。この理不尽な逮捕によりムーア氏は職を失い、商業運転免許を剥奪され、人生の基盤を破壊されたのです。彼の苦しみは法廷闘争だけにとどまりません。収入の道を断たれた彼は、自らの正義を証明するための公民権弁護士費用、保険を失ったことによる高額な医療費、そして日々の生活費を賄うためクラウドファンディングに頼らざるを得ない状況に追い込まれました。さらに屈辱的なことに、彼は有罪判決を受けていないにもかかわらず、車に設置が義務付けられたインターロック装置の支払いまで強いられています。警察が下した危険な運転手という烙印が彼の生活のあらゆる側面に重くのしかかっているのです。しかし彼の窮状に対し世論は味方しました。5万ドルを目標とした彼の GoFundMe にはこれまでに約4万ドルもの支援が集まっています。これは多くの市民がこの逮捕の理不尽さに気づき、彼の戦いを支持している何よりの証拠と言えるでしょう。彼の戦いはもはや個人の名誉回復のためだけではありません。これは一人の警官の独断と、それを追認し続ける硬直した司法システムに対する一市民の必死の抵抗なのです。この一件は個々の警官の問題だけでなく、処方薬使用者を犯罪者予備軍とみなす制度そのものの欠陥を浮き彫りにしています。現場の警官に与えられた広すぎる裁量権が科学的根拠よりも主観的な疑いを優先させ、取り返しのつかない悲劇を生み出しました。そしてその悲劇は逮捕という一度きりの出来事で終わることなく、終わりの見えない法廷闘争という形で今も彼を苦しめ続けているのです。これは説明責任を果たさない権力がもたらす現在進行形の被害記録です。権力の乱用は許されるべきではありません。警察の説明責任が必要だと強く感じた方はいいねをお願いします。このような状況で市民はどう権利を守るべきでしょうか。皆さんのご意見コメントでお待ちしております。これからも警察やさまざまな事件の動画をお届けしていくので、チャンネル登録してお待ちください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。